Ever wanted to know what she's looking at? And what's happening back here? And where does this map come from? Well, quit wondering and come visit the world's news leader, CNN. We'll take you beyond the headlines and behind the scenes to show you what it takes to bring the world to your television every single day. You've never seen anything quite like this before. And when you're done, stop by the Turner store for a souvenir or a special video starring you. So what are you waiting for? Step inside the CNN Studio Tour, where you're in the news.
This is CNN.
That's it for tonight's program. I'm Larry King. Join us tomorrow night at 9 Eastern. And now for a look at today's top stories, let's go back to CNN Center in Atlanta and today's special guest anchor.
Reporting live from CNN World Headquarters in Atlanta, I'm Ed Langone with Chuck Lombardi with the stories making headlines at this hour.
If you download your music from file exchange websites, there's a good possibility that you could be sued. The Recording Industry Association of America said this week that it sent out subpoenas to internet service providers as it prepares to sue hundreds of individuals who illegally distribute songs over the web, sharply escalating the industry's battle against the online piracy, which has so far focused on shutting down peer-to-peer services. The trade group in late June said it would track down the heaviest users of these services and sue them. Under the Digital Millennium Copyright Act, ISPs are required to provide copyright holders with such info. The trade group said it would probably file several hundred lawsuits this summer.
Turning to entertainment news, music producer Simon Cowell, the brutally blunt judge on Fox Television's American Idol, has signed a $2 million deal with Random House for a book about the hit TV talent show. That's according to his agent. The publishing pact was struck just about a week ago, just after Cowell reached a deal with Fox Television to return for an upcoming third edition of American Idol that debuts in January, and 2 additional installments, reportedly for $150,000 an episode. As part of that deal, Cowell will also develop new projects under his own newly formed production outfit, SimCow Limited. Last week, CBS premiered yet another series created and produced by Cowell, the reality dating show Cupid.
In other news, being thrown from a container ship and drifting for more than a decade, bobbing through 3 oceans, it's enough to turn a rubber ducky white. A floating flock of bathtub toys, along with turtles and frogs, is believed to be washing ashore somewhere along the New England coast. Bleached and battered from a transarctic journey, the toys have been adrift since 29,000 of them fell from storm-tossed container ship en route from China to Seattle more than 11 years ago. The toys floated along the Alaskan coast, reaching the Bering Strait by 1995. By 2001, they had floated the area in the North Atlantic where the Titanic had sunk. Oceanographers say that the trip has taught them valuable lessons about the ocean's currents.
And finally, it wasn't Waterloo, but it was a disappointing defeat for G.I. Joe, the military action figure that launched a revolution in the toy industry. The original G.I. Joe action figure prototype failed to get a bid at an auction on Friday. Even cutting the minimum bid from $600,000 to $250,000 failed to interest any of the approximately 30 people who attended Friday's auction at the Comic-Con International Convention. The 11.5-inch figure, locked inside a glass case, was returned to owner Don Levine, who said he would entertain private offers for the next several days.
And that's our report for now. For a check of the day's top stories anytime, just log on to our website at cnn.com, AOL keyword CNN. Reporting from the CNN Center in Atlanta, I'm Chuck Lombardi, along with Ed Langone. Have a great day.
This is CNN.
President Gerald Ford, Jay Leno, President Bill Clinton, Mike Wallace, President George Bush, Jerry Seinfeld, Michael Jordan, Tom Cruise, George Clooney, Queen Noor, Tom Hanks, Dan Rather, Hillary Clinton, Celine Dion, Bette Midler.
No wonder he's #1 in primetime talk. Great guests, great talk.
President Jimmy Carter, Barbara Walters,
Larry King Live.
Powell.
Weeknights on CNN.